there should be what time have you?
It's evening. So you can't tell me, she asked you a question, you're not hearing.
Okay. Divine, I can't hear you. Speak up.
Hello,
Good
Miss.
evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So welcome to coding class. It's been a while.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I hope you can still remember a few things about coding.
Yes.
Okay. So far, how far have you gone? Have you been able to develop yourself more on Scratch?
Yes, I've made some few games.
Okay. You've
Wow.
made some. Okay.
I've not. Yes, I made games.
Okay. So you've made some good games. That's interesting. So we'll be starting right away. And in the first part of coding, what we learned was about block programming, where we use pictorial style of programming to write codes. And if I may ask again, can you still remember what coding is?
Coding
What
is
is
when you coding is when you program a robot or something to do what you programmed it to do.
okay? So coding is like writing set of instructions for the computer to do for you. And sometimes it could be software, which would be on your system. At times it could be hardware, which happens to be a robot. So you program it, you tell it, give it some instructions and tell it, okay, this is what you do for me. You need to stand up, go to the gate, get something, come back, and all those things. So that's what coding is about. So coding is the process of writing set of instructions for the computer to do. Okay, so we'll move a bit from this block coding to now using a particular software where we can type. We'll now be the ones to write the code. Think of it. How would it look like? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I hope you're hearing me clearly, right?
Yes. You're just talking about the specific program where you write what the computer wants to do.
Okay. So now, this time around, I'll introduce you to what we call website design. I'll introduce you to website design. So that's the part we'll start with now. So I don't know if you have a note with you. Maybe I will send an e-note to you. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll talk about website design. In the first place, what is a website? Can you just tell
A
me
web
what is a website? Yes.
a website is where you go to search or to search stuffs on the internet. Example like Google.
Okay. A website is a place where you go to search things on the internet. So I would like to explain it this way that a website is a collection of pages that can be accessed um, over the internet through a common domain name. So I will say again that a website is a collection of pages that, that can be accessed through the internet or over the internet through a common domain name. Let me explain that. Now, a website is like a book, a notebook. If you look at a notebook, it has the cover page and it also have other pages where you write on. So you could be maybe a particular subject. You say, take for instance, let's say this subject is the note is for mathematics subject. Or we'll say, okay, you write on the cover page your name, your class, and the subject. So after which you start from the first page, you write maybe the topic, whatever your teacher taught you, the solving and everything. At the end of the day, you would keep it. So when once that page is filled up, you turn to the next page, you keep writing like that. So it's the same thing that happens on the internet. So that's what I'll call it. That's what I'll say is a collection of what? Web pages. this time around is on the web. So
I have a question.
yes, please.
Do you know IDLE?
IDLE, that's Python.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, IDLE. So let me even before we continue. Apart from Scratch coding, what other aspect of coding have you learned?
In
Yeah.
my school, we have been learning about Python.
Okay, Python. Okay. So, like, what are the topics you've learned in Python?
Now we just started introducing Python before we have been using. She have been teaching us basic stuff like how to be operating Google, which also how to open new files. But now she just started introducing Python.
Okay, so she just started introducing Python. Okay,
Yes,
okay. I'll take note of that. Then, do you go have something like a scheme?
yes, scheme of work
Yeah.
is on my school Google Classroom, but right now I'm trying to get it to work.
Okay. So when once you get it to work, I'd like you to send it across to Mr. Edwin so that I will get it. I'll be able to guide you. Let our class be around what you learn. Uh,
Okay.
so that let your class be around what you learn, what you study, so that by the time we do it here in our coding class, by the time you get to school, it will be more understandable. Okay, from what I'm just learning now, you're doing a Python programming. Okay, so subsequently in the class, I'll introduce you to that. So let's continue. Like the software I want to use now is a Visual Studio Code. I know that over there, the software you're using is a Python IDLE, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have it installed in your system.
No, I have to install it, but it's in the school system. I have it.
Okay, okay. So just send me your scheme of work so that I'll work with your that of your school, and I'll help you. We'll start from the beginning, the very basics, how you install it. We'll install it together and everything. Okay. So for today, I just want us to have a brief introduction of what website design is about. So when we talk about website development has to do with the design of the website, the content, what will be inside. Just like somebody will meet you, design this website for me. I just want to place things. At the end of the day, I'll sell, I'll get my money. The person is just saying what he or she feels like he would say, but you're the one who knows where the picture will be. Will it be in the center? Will it be at the right? Will it be at the left? Or it will be at the bottom or top? So all those arrangements on the web page is what you know as website development. You develop it by yourself. Okay. You really want to really know what will happen. So website development is the process of designing and styling a website, while website itself is a collection of web pages that can be accessed over the internet through a common domain name. I hope you now know the difference between the two.
Yes, so you're saying a website is like
Yes.
Google, right?
Yeah. Google is a search engine. Now, when we talk about website is the one, when I say can be accessed through a common domain name, is the one that has www.whatever.com. So anything that has that link like that, that's the website. Whereas where you go to search it is a search engine. So Google is a search engine. Also, Phoenix. There's this other one, Bing. Uh, Bing. Also, Mozilla Firefox. So all those ones are different search engines where we go to
Okay.
find Yes. Okay, let's continue. So when we talk about website development as a whole is divided into three career paths. We have the front end development, we have the back end development, and also the full stack development. The front end development, the back end development, and the full stack development. So when we talk about the front end development, the person who designs the front part is called the front end developer. Now, for the back end development, the person who designs that is called the back end developer. Then for the full stack development, the person who does that is called a full stack developer. So now what is the work of a front end developer? A front end developer is someone who designs the user side of the website. Now, when we say the user side is where you just go, just like you're talking about Google. You open Google now, you type something and you send. That's all. It sends another thing for you. You see, maybe you want to check your email, you input your username, you input your password, and at the end of the day, you see it and you open it, and it's everything is just before you. So the person who designed that part where you're seeing different colors, black and white, and everything is called the front end developer. So it's the person who designs the user side of the website. Now there is another side of the website that you don't see. It's called the back end. That's where you get all those your informations like the password and the username you put. That's where they'll go to get it. I don't know if you've imagined. All these details are usually put. How can I get? But all I know is that it will just open for me. So there's someone who designed that back where your information. So we'll call it the data side of the website. So the back end developer is the person who designs the data side of the website. While the full stack developer is someone who can do both front end and back end. So the person can design where the user is using and also the back where your information is going to. So that's the full stack developer. That's like someone who has finished high school, secondary school, and has gotten maybe over here in Nigeria, we call it the WAEC, right? Over there, maybe they call it A level, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So that's just the different career paths. So there are three: the front end developer, the back end developer, and the full stack developer. Now, for full front end development, we have different programming languages that can be used. Number one, HTML. Have you heard of that before?
Gates TNL.
H, 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 H for house.
Okay.
HTML.
No.
Okay. So the HTML is one of those languages. I'll tell you in details as we proceed. CSS and JavaScript. I said HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Those are for front end development. Those are the languages we use for front end development. Do you have a jotter with you? Do you have a note with you?
Yes.
Okay. Are you writing? Are you writing?
I just got my pen. The other one was not working.
Okay, okay. Just like I promised, I'll open a Google Classroom. I'll put this information there on the Google Classroom so that you read it. You read everything about it. So that will make good use of our time for our time to be useful, mostly to practicalize what we want to do. Okay. So the next thing that we want to talk about, the next one, like back end development, the languages that are used there are still JavaScript. but this one on a higher level, advanced JavaScript. Then also JavaScript frameworks like React.js, Node.js. Also, Python is used. Python is mostly used for database. Python is used. MongoDB is used. PHP, MySQL, all those languages are the ones that you use over there. So did you get that? So far about
Yeah.
what I've just said. Yeah, do you have questions?
Yes. So the front cell development, is it most commonly used than the back style development?
Yes, the front end is mostly used than the back end.
Okay.
Now, apart from that, it's two different areas of specialization in the sense that once you design the front, someone must be at the back for it to be complete. So some people can say, oh, I want to design back. I want to be at the back to design it. Then whereas some others will say, I want to be design the front. So most times the people who design the back end know more than the front end. Because for someone to design the back, it's just like someone who wants to sew a dress. The person only will turn the front, turn the back. The person really knows, the tailor really knows both front and back. That's the same thing that happens here. Whereas if you're just starting, you need to learn from front before you get to the back. You learn some things from the front, so before you now start from the back. If you want to do back end. So that's why it is not something that you say, I would not, there's no way you avoid any of them. So it is either you're a professional in front while another person knows how to do back. That's how it works.
Okay. Hello?
Okay. So yeah, can you share your screen?
Eh?
Can you share your screen? You know how to share your screen.
My screen.
You see where they have share, one of the icons on the software.
Is it like where what like Zoom? Where do you, when we are talking right now, the place where you see
Yes,
share?
yes, click on it.
Okay. Okay.
So when you click on it, you see that something has appeared.
Yes.
Then
There's something like Microsoft OneDrive, Microsoft Drive, and Microsoft no Google Drive, Box,
okay, leave it at the
Photo.
first one. Yeah, leave it at the first one. Then come towards the right and share it. You see a button that has to do with share. Somewhere you can click.
No, I pressed the share button, and that what it showed me.
Okay, let me observe if something is about popping up here. Let me observe it. Okay, or watch my screen. Watch my screen. Let me share for you to see. I'll click on that share button, and this is what will happen. You see screen, and you see other maybe other softwares I've opened, other tabs on my taskbar. You see all these screens. So you always use the entire screen. You see where we have entire screen. Oh, you're not seeing it. Oh, sorry. So you come down here, you click on share. Once you click on share, it will start sharing. It will give me an information that I'm sharing my screen. Can you see my screen now?
I'm only seeing a blank space. Okay, I can see it now.
So this is the software. So I wanted to guide you so that you'll be able to open the software. Should in case this Zoom meeting closes, you click on the link, the same link that we use in creating. So you give it about, let's say, 12 minutes or let's say 15 minutes break before we'll start again. In case the Zoom meeting ends. So you give yourself 15 minutes before you join again.
Okay.
So now
excuse me,
yeah.
the software you're in, is it Python?
No, this is Visual Studio Code.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Visual Studio Code. Okay. So I want to stop sharing now, and you now be the one to share. So now share your screen. Share your screen with me. Click on share.
This Zoom I am in, I don't think I can share.
Are you sure? You can share.
Share what?
She said I should share something to her. Yeah. Like share my screen to her. That's she did.
Mr. Edwin, welcome. Good evening, sir.
So what do you want him to share?
His screen. You should share his screen.
Share it with what? I don't understand.
You should click on share. One of the icons. You see one green arrow facing up. Yeah. Click on it. Yeah.
So it's showing. So what do I click on? Screen.
Share. Yes. Share. You see one screen there, and on top the right, what is written there is entire screen. Then you click on share. The share button is somewhere right towards down, towards the right down.
Share. So when I click share, a lot of things came out. I should share whiteboard or share the screen. Which one?
Share screen.
Screen.
Yeah.
So are you seeing it?
Okay. Maybe it's still loading. Once it's done, I'll see it. Okay. Yeah. I can see it now.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Okay. Okay. Are you using a mobile phone? Hello? Hello? Seems they've Hello? Hello? Divine, unmute yourself.
He's using a phone. Should he still continue with the sharing?
Okay, since he's using a phone, I wanted to guide him to downloading the software that we'll be using.
Okay, on the laptop.
Yes, sir.
But is there any link you use, or you should just go to the laptop, Google and stuff?
Yeah, you will just go to the laptop, Google, when you Google Visual Studio Code download.
I think
No.
let him laptop. Just guide him. He has a laptop, so he will just do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
They listen to.
Okay. Divine, is your laptop
Yes.
on? Is your laptop on
Yes.
now? Okay.
Yes.
So connect to the internet. Click on Google. Open
Like, is it
Google. Uh, I can hear you. I'm listening.
Google Chrome?
Yeah, yeah. You can open Google Chrome.
Okay. It's loading.
Okay. Is it downloading?
No, it's still loading.
Okay.
Okay, it's done.
Okay. So you type the Visual Studio Code VI.
It's gonna miss. Wait.
Okay.
Okay, what did you say?
I said the Visual Studio Code. Visual
V.
Studio. Yeah, Visual Studio Code. VISUAL
Mhm.
space
Studio
studio
code.
space studio
Studio code
space.
what?
Yeah, download. That's you're requesting for them to give you the raw file for you to download.
I saw download Visual Studio Code.
Yeah, click on it.
Okay.
And
I saw some things like Windows stuff. Windows
yeah,
10 or my 11.
what Windows are you using?
What?
Are you
I think it's Windows.
Windows 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so click on Windows 10.
Okay, I think, is there a way he can show you the laptop? Maybe you can be seeing what he's doing.
You would have okay. Maybe next time you should connect with the laptop. Yeah.
What I'll do for him.
Okay. Let's
Can you see the
try
laptop now?
a Visual Studio Code. Uh,
Sure.
let me see. Visual Studio Code. Move towards the right. Right. Click on download there. That download there.
Okay. I clicked it. It
Okay.
sent me.
So click on that Windows 10, 11.
Okay.
So, like the next one that should I say? I will give you the next 15 minutes. So what you help me do for him is that you connect, you join the link using the laptop. That's
Okay,
Zoom. Uh, so that he'll be able to share his screen when I see his screen.
let me just do that now. Google stuff I sent. I want to send this into your mailbox. Where's your mail? Where's your mail? Okay.